is Syed FAWAD, and you're watching Literary Lodge by Read Pakistan. And I welcome you all once again for my show. And of course, as I always say, that my viewers are encouraging me continuously with their reviews and especially with their comments in my inbox are flooding like anything. Thank you for the encouragement indeed. I really need that. And with that, let me come back to where we should be. Like I always say, we are going to discuss something that is international and anything latest with education. And of course, what is the latest with the education industry? So, globally, I see that there is a huge backlog because of the pandemic situation. Unfortunately, many of the countries are following strict SOPs, and because of that, we are unable to visit any library physically, and especially for the people who virtually come live and do webinars, it's becoming quite annoying for them to keep a storage of books and rather not to keep one in hand and present it to their community or, of course, their viewers. But for us, it's quite positive. But why do I say that? That's because we can always read, we can always encourage ourselves, we can always keep a book at our side and never lose hope, right? So that is the perfect focus of an imagination that one can ever have. And I always encourage people to have one as well. So stay positive. With that, let me come to my book. What am I going to advise today? Well, ladies and gentlemen, back in the 1990s, when I used to be in my early education era, I used to look around for a lot of interactive books, mostly with good cartoons and colors, right? So this there was this four set of volume which I came across, and it was quite attractive to me because um, yeah, it was full of colors and it was very healthy. It was this much big, right? So I was going through this library the other day, and I came across this book once again, and I saw all four of them around me. So I was feeling quite overwhelmed, and I thought that I should share them with my viewers as well. So this is why I'm going to begin with my first recognized and most advisable set of volume, which is known as Tell Me Why, right? So they are like four books, right? As I said, and it was written by none other than Arkady Lukin. He's the best author for fiction of the 20th century, and I've been following his work since many years. And this was one set of his work which was quite advisable for my good viewers, right? So I know the enthusiasm that is striving hard to get you to this set of books, and you should get your hands on it, right? So I'm going to tell you what they exactly look like, right? Um, there is a big tell me why sentence, and there is a small word which connects with it. How does it do that? Let me tell you that. Okay, the first book is Lot More Tell Me Why. Lot More Tell Me Why. Then there is More Tell Me Why. Yeah, this was the book that I had in my home. More Tell Me Why. And the third one is the big book of Tell Me Why, right? And the fourth, the last one, Here's More Tell Me Why. Okay, so what is it about? Why am I advising it to you? Let me tell you quite clearly that because I know that we are going through a very challenging phase in our lifetime, and I believe this is a challenging phase of a century as well. For some people, the memories will never go off, right? So we're going to tell about this pandemic for generations to come, and it's going to continue for lasting hours in our memory, right? So these books, these four books, they are basically knowledge based, right? And what you can find in that in these four books is basic general knowledge, uh, the questions about the world, its beginning, its initiation, and of course the changing over course, right? That is being discussed quite vividly. And of course, there is one more point which is very important: the human body. You can learn about human body. Now, human body is a mechanism. You keep on discovering it, something new comes up, something miraculous comes up. So this is why I believe if you go through these books, you're going to learn a lot more, right? So basics about your own body, the metabolism, the immune system, and then, of course, the knowledge that comes with it. It's very important for all of you indeed, right? So I've taken a lot of advantage over the years through these volumes, and I've learned a lot, right? So it's highly recommended. Try to get at least one of them. I've gone through the the history of downloading such files for PDF if I can get some of the volumes, but I find it quite difficult. But never to lose hope. Take a physical copy. That's more important. It will help you out, right? It's far more better than just downloading it and then deleting it and then looking for it into your storage, and then you find a lot of pictures in your storage and you get lost, right? So don't get lost. Get hold of it, right? So then my third segment of my show comes up. Now, what is my third segment? My third segment says that you need to be positive, you need to be focused, you need to be composed, you need to be compelled, well, encouraged of what you can do better in life. Never lose hope. Tell people what good you have, abstain from bad, and of course, encourage the spirits who like to come forward and work for the virtue of wisdom and knowledge, right? That should be our precise spirit to come forward. Okay, so last but not the least, as I always say, encouragement comes out of compassion. If you're not compassionate enough of what your goal in life is, you are definitely not going to work out for it. So you need to work on your instincts. You need to work on your brain. You need to exercise your brain, right? So the best way to do that is to have a book and to read it nicely. Have a book of your choice. Keep it right near to you, and you will see your enthusiasm increasing day by day. That's exactly what happened with me, right? The day I disconnect myself with books, I feel my brain is going down. I feel like I'm unhopeful. I'm not like encouraged enough to do better in life, and the list goes on. So get hold of books. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe the Facebook page of Read Pakistan. Join our journey to create libraries around Pakistan. We are doing it for everyone. All right. So if you feel you're the one, join our challenge of doing nothing but the best. We are providing different opportunities across Pakistan. You need to like our page. Look at what we are contributing by creating libraries around Pakistan. It's going to change the whole environment, right? So with that, I'll take a leave and I'll be back again. But before that, let me thank you again for giving your precious comments and suggestions. This volume of books, Tell Me Why, was also suggested, by the way. I saw it in one of my comments. So thank you very much again, and I'll see you next time. Till then, Allah Hafiz.